Manchester City versus Manchester United, a derby full of desperation and decline.
I want to hurt myself, yeah.
In matter of fact, this Sunday, heavily anticipated Manchester derby has all the makings of a must-win showdown for local rivals Manchester City and Manchester United. In this video, we're going to dive right into both teams have the underperforming issues this season, and we've seen some weird behaviors from Pep Guardiola. He's losing his mind.
Pep, sorry to go off topic, but you've got a cut and apparently some others.
Yeah. With my finger here, with my nail.
That's what
I want
to know.
I want to hurt myself, yeah. Good night.
It'll be okay.
The question is Pep Guardiola okay? Or will Ruben Amorim send him to cuckoo land? You see, the Blues are in poor run of form with only one win in last 10 games. This is unprecedented in all competitions, with the latest 2-0 loss against Juventus in the midweek in Champions League. This is the derby. This is the anticipation. This is MUFC Realist TV, diving right into the root cause analysis. What will be the result in this derby? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get right into the show, shall we?
And Garnacho!
Yes, people. Mick Ruby here. Match day walk and talk. How you all doing? How you feeling? Of course, it's the big one. It's Manchester Derby. Now, I'm feeling so excited because at this point of time, it's never been a better time to meet a wounded animal in Man City. As this derby feels a little bit different if we compare to the other derbies when we've been steamrolled over Man City and Pep Guardiola. But looking at the current form with City and the injury list, City's there to be taken. It's a wounded animal, and Pep Guardiola seems to lost his mind. I mean, the injury list is very long, substantial. It's like longer than to try to get a queue to watch Manchester United play at, Theatre of Dreams. But this is empty-handed. There's plenty of tickets left, in my opinion. But you know what? At the end of the day, my anticipation is that, as I said earlier, this is the best time for us to meet a wounded animal, but also be very wary because they could turn up. Like if you understand the team news, Rico Lewis injured, Kanji injured, hell, John Stones injured, a Jack Grealish that hasn't scored a goal for over 1 year. Phil Foden's been absolutely shit the whole season. You look at Erling Haaland not really scoring, but Erling Haaland might be the one that is the danger man that could turn up for the game, and Bernardo Silva as well. There's a lot of things on stake here, especially for Man City. With the brilliant win of Nottingham Forest over Aston Villa with 1-0 means that City are slipping down to 5th at the moment. And United could actually sink down and basically destroy the whole season, the Premier League season for Pep Guardiola and City by win at Etihad, to be honest. Looking at the Champions League, City are sitting 22nd as well, also facing not to qualify in the group stages, basically facing PSG in the next game. So what do we expect from here? Well, I personally expect Man United to play the game after watching Ruben Amorim's press conference. He's just going to set up his team. In the past, what we saw, and whenever we played the derby, we were kind of sort of catering towards playing towards Pep Guardiola. But this moment today, I feel that Man United has the upper hand because we don't have much injuries. We've been experimenting with Ruben Amorim's system, and today the best team might start. We might get the best out of him with a 3-4-3 system. Look at it, Ruben Amorim. He's already won over Pep Guardiola in the Champions League with 4-1. So he should pretty much know how it is to face Pep Guardiola, who is, by the way, in my opinion, a very broken man. He was out there to hurt himself in the last press conferences as well. But the thing is, the way we could sort of beat them is just basically play our game. We stay in the game in the first half. They will get more desperation and panicking. The fans will start feeling it. Basically, they cannot score goals, so all they do is passing it around, but there's no end product. Jeremy Doku, he's a fidget spinner, the original fidget spinner no end product. It just spins around, and that's about it. So that's how they lost against Juventus. They were just bobbing it around. So in isolation to win this game, United just needs to be resolute, be compact. Just basically shadow block De Bruyne, shadow block also a Haaland. I mean, we've done it before against the Manchester City in the FA Cup final, so we should be able to play our game at Etihad. In terms of who will start for Man United, it's very clear and obvious. The ones that were rested, you simply will start, Amad Diallo and Rasmus Højlund, that has been actually scoring 5 out of 5 in his latest appearances, which is absolutely brilliant. And Amad Diallo, that is on fire, 8 assists in 8. That is also brilliant, impeccable. In the midfield, that is where it's going to be interested. I think that we will see Kobe Mainoo together with Manuel Ugarte. And in the back line, 100%, we see Alicia together with Matthias de Ligt. And also to the right, we will see Lenny Euro starting. I think that Mazraoui, the Swiss Army knife, will start as left wing back. And on the right wing back, of course, we're going to see, Amad Diallo play there. On top, 100% Bruno Fernandes needs to start with Mason Mount and as a top man for sure, Rasmus Højlund. I mean, in terms of this score, I don't really care. I think that usually the games between Man City and Man United is always been one goal difference. But today, I think it's going to be something spectacular. I don't see a spanking. It might be a 2-1 to United, but my heart goes in with a 3-1 to Manchester United. I think today is the reckoning. I think this is the day where we are actually turning the corners and absolutely derailing Man City's, overall Premier League aspirations whatsoever. And who knows, we might even break Pep Guardiola further down to the cuckoo's nest and send him to the mental hospital. And speaking about that, I do recall a Pep Guardiola wounded like this before when he was at Barcelona, when he took 1 year sabbatical break. This man looks like he's broken. This man looks like his midnight oil is finished. And my God, will Manchester United send him to the cuckoo land? We will see. A win today will be so much important for us, but we don't have the pressure from a Man United standpoint. But this could be the springboard of us getting onto a winning streak. I do believe that this team has it. And I do believe that Man City is a declining ship with 130 charges currently now. Do they know they're going to get relegated? Is that why they are down tooling? Or basically, what will the media say? The thing is with media is that as soon as something happens to United, you will hear it. It's amplified. But nobody's really calling out City for what's going on. Really, really, really. Jack Grealish, £100 million player, not even scored since December last year. Guardiola, £100 million player, turned into shit as well. This is going to be very interesting. This is the derby, and what they say, the form goes out the window. But I believe Man United will be victorious. Manchester United, you will do it. Manchester will be red today. 3-1 to United. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Who is your starting 11? What will be the score prediction? Glory, glory, Man United. This has been Mick Ruby, MUFC Realist TV. Match day, walk and talk. Road trip. Woohoo! Come on, United!
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.